Hi, welcome back to our Let's Play on Felsburn. We're going to be doing something a little different today. We've already cut our grass field over there. I think that's field 26, is it? Yeah, 26. Yeah, 26. We've already mowed it. We've got a worker over there right now doing the windrowing. And we're going to leave it as grass. And we're about to spend all of our money again and hope it doesn't go poorly. We're gonna max out our loan again, give us everything we can get more. Okay, that's all we can get. So we're gonna max out our loan and we're gonna buy some more equipment because, well, that's what I want to do. We're just gonna go and we're gonna hope that nothing goes wrong. We're gonna get this baler because it will wrap the grass bales in foil and we can get them into silage. Alright. That's my plan. It's a round baler. Okay, do we want to change the full color? Doesn't cost anything. Nah, we'll just leave it as white. What do you say? Alright, let's spend a whole bunch more money that we don't really have. And I loaded this mod. This is the round bale loading trailer. We're going to buy it too. Alright. Because my plan is we're going to bale, and I've never used this baler before, even one like this that bales and wraps. I don't quite know how this is going to go, so we're going to figure it out together. We'll probably take a look at the controls. Lower pickup, unfold baler. Okay. One of those, so I didn't see anything fold or unfold, so I don't know. So we got a lower pickup and whatnot. Okay. We'll see how this works. And I don't know, like, if I bale hay with it, does it just put out a round bale? I mean, it should just put out a round bale. I don't really know. I hadn't really used one. I hadn't used a baler like this before. I used the regular balers, then you pick them up with the wrappers. But, so we're going to try to do this as some silage, make a little extra money. You know, we've spent a lot of money between buying the field, buying the other tractor, mower, tedder, you know, just a baler. See if we can't make a little bit of it back. I understand we're not going to. It's going to take a long time for us to break even. But, so we are definitely on the grass. And it is grass going in the baler. Okay. I'm about to pop the controls up here just to make sure I don't miss something. So at 4,000 it kicks the bell back. And it starts to wrap it. Okay. And we pick up another bell. Okay. Start making another bell while it wraps. We have to unload the round bale. Hopefully they don't roll too far away. Okay, this doesn't seem too bad. I think this seems doable. We'll just have to figure it out as we go. It shouldn't pick up the hay laying there. Because it's got grass in it. That's the one thing you got to be careful of, so it doesn't change the whole load. Let's unload that one. Wait on it to go back. Close back up. It's a little time consuming. But I figured the trailer and the baler just so we can get more out of this field, because this is definitely going to be our yeah, they're rolling away. Okay. Because this field I plan on just leaving it as grass, and we're going to do, you know, every day we're going to harvest this grass. We're going to treat the grass as a crop, and we're going to harvest it. We're either going to make it into hay or make it into silage. And The other thing, I'm glad I set this field up to work sideways, crossways like this, so we can, so that hopefully the bales don't roll away too bad. So I figure it's just a little bit of an extra. Go ahead and unload that bale. I know it'll take an extreme amount of this to actually make up for all the money we spent on it. You know, but we needed to make the hay anyway, and we needed the field for the grass. I feel like it was all worth it. You know, again, we just took our loan a lot higher than what we ever previously had, so. I wish it would just auto unload. If we would just do that on its own, that would be pretty awesome. I think that's where the square baler is definitely better than the round baler in that aspect. And, you know, the bales are the same. They both only hold 4,000 liters. I got a feeling we're going to be chasing these bales all over the place. Oh yeah, run away. Yeah, hopefully it just lands somewhere we can pick it up from. But I wanted to give this a try because it's going to definitely be something that can make us some money. Start getting us back to silage. Didn't roll into the woods, at least, not yet. Well, that one's on its way. Gonna be headed to the woods there pretty soon. You know, and I have the auto, as soon as we get done baling, I have the auto load trailer that I got from Mod Hub, from Giant. You know, the actual mod section in the game. So. Yeah, I think we'll add a few more mods to this game as we go, but I'm trying to keep it as close to vanilla as possible. We've got a huge number of mods in this playthrough. You know, because there are so many mods out there. I know eventually here we're going to get modded maps. I know Auction and David had sent his Maxwell Manor to Giant to get set for Mod Hub. So you know, they're thinking probably there's so many mods that they're getting right now for testing that it'll probably be February or better before that map comes out. As soon as that map comes out, I'm definitely going to start a playthrough on it. You know, a semi-realistic playthrough, kind of like what I'm doing here. I'm really excited for it. All of his maps were so well done that I don't know why Giant hadn't just given him the job yet to make their maps, because I think he would, you know, not just English maps. You know, he's really known for the English maps, but any map, just because of his attention to detail. And the modding is what really keeps this game alive. You know, they release a new one every 2 years, and the mods are what really set this game apart. From more realistic to less realistic to, you know, like the Horse Helper, which is just a quality of life mod. You know, it just keeps me from having to ride the horses around for 15 minutes every day or whatever it is, 5 minutes. You know, it just saves that time. It allows you to still enjoy the game. This is actually working really well. I'm getting quite a few bales from it. Get up there and move that windrower. Jump up there and do that real quick. Let's fold this thing up. This windrower is amazing. I'm glad I've got it on lease. I will eventually just buy it. You know, it cost me a couple $1,000s a day. But it is just so nice that I'm glad that I have it. Turn everything on. And it rolls away. Now, can I... So at 2,500, I can't like force an unload. I don't care for that. Got a little bit more I can pick up along this edge here. I want to try to get one last bale out. I've got it up. A lot of times it'll give you a go ahead and force unload, or you know, maybe there's enough up here to. Finish this bale off. Yeah. Let that thing wrap up. We're just going to have to leave that little bit of grass there. I don't want to leave a half a bale. Get rid of that. We'll go park our baler up over here somewhere. Running out of space. Probably should have folded the tedder and everything up, and then we would have enough space to put this thing in there. But that requires, you know, forward thought and organization. We just cannot be doing that around here. Let me move that Fiat. If I'd have parked this up correctly, there wouldn't be a problem. So this is just the cheapest tractor I could get to work the grass field up here. It's not going to be our forever grass field tractor. And we'll eventually, that New Holland may end up being the one that gets it. But I'm going to need a tractor large enough to haul, to do all of the, to haul all of the big mowers. You know, the baler and the tedder and that stuff isn't bad. And the trailer itself isn't bad for auto loading. But the, I've used it in previous FS games, Farm Sim games. But I haven't used it in 19. So I'm not quite sure how much it's going to be. This is one that I used in 17, I believe. And that they ported over and made it for 19. There's nothing too fancy. It just grabs the bales and stacks them up on there. Now, I mean, I also like the auto loading trailers, but they don't have the unload feature and stuff like that. Yeah. And it takes forever with a front loader to run around and gather up all the bales and stack them on a trailer, all that fun. If I would say. That puts us in operating position. And it'll tell us how to unload it once we get something on here. Yeah, this is the Ursus off-road drive. Good thing we got an air seat in the tractor. Because at the moment we don't have cows. This is kind of in a preparation for cows, so we can just sell the silage. But I mean, I've got grass growing up here. I don't want to. Let's kick this thing over to operation mode. I don't want this grass field just to sit up here and grow, and I feel like we're wasting money on the field and everything if we don't go ahead and use it. Eventually we'll get cows, and we'll need the silage for the cows. So we're just kind of piecing it ahead here. We'll probably get cows about the time we get a big horse sale. If not a little before, because I do want to still expand the farm a little more. I want a couple of good cash crop fields. I'll use one field to grow stuff for the animals. Whatever feed we may need for the animals, which we're probably going to end up being in field 11. Where our yard is in field 20 and everything, we're going to... oops, made it the wrong way. There we go. Where field 20 is, we're going to put our farmhouse and all of our stuff there, and really make that our yard, our basis. 8 bales. It doesn't hold as many as the square baler, but just instead of having to run 2 machines, that baler bales and wraps. That's why I went with it. Instead of having to have a baler for square bales and then drag another, then have to go back and wrap all the bales. So we should be able to sell these right here, hopefully. I think I've done this right. So let's, that's it, that's right. I think it was. And we're going to, whoo, 20 grand. Wow, okay. Well, that's a bit of money for, all this stuff. That is a bit of money. So let's run back over here and get the rest of our bales. And I'm pretty glad I got that bell wrapper now. It just, if it keeps going this well, it'll only take, 2, 3. Between this and that. And we could have done this with the front loader, but just the amount of time it takes. With the front loader and, having a trailer to load. I just find this to be a far superior way of doing it. We just got a few bells left. We won't make quite that much, so we'll probably make maybe another 10 grand. Oh. I don't drive like a fool. So we'll end up making 30,000 off doing the grass bales here, or the silage bales. Well, no, there's 2 more bales down there. One over here. I think that's 2 more. So 7. Got all up there, yep. And we got our 2 runaways here. They better let me pick them up. They're my bales. If not, we'll ram them. Yeah. Just get that 9th one. Nope, just not gonna do it. It holds 8. We're trying to make it do what it's not supposed to do. We'll come back and we'll get it. We'll just leave that last one on the trailer. We'll park the trailer up over there and just leave it on the trailer. Let it be. But I think that was a pretty good harvest. I feel like we made some good money on that. So it'll take a couple of 3-4 runs of doing silage for us to make our money back on it. Still won't make our money back on everything, but another 19,000, almost 40,000 off that. Let's go get that other one. Get it on the trailer. We won't worry about selling it just yet. I don't think it's worth going back and selling it. So, I'm quite pleased. I figured we'd only make about $20,000. I didn't think we would actually make that much money. I didn't think we'd make $40,000 off these silage bales. So, boom, there it is. Find a place to park this up. Hey, there's a place. Good little bit of grass right here. We'll park it up. Reverse it a bit. There we go. So there we have it. Nice little silage sale. Made a little bit of money back. Our loan got much larger than it was. We probably just need to pay some of that back. So, let's take us back down because I think we were at 60,000. Let's take us back. So we still have a $700,000 loan. We need to work on paying that down. I may do some. I may run a couple of harvests or something to just concentrate. Do a rinse and repeat run just so that I can concentrate on just paying the loan down. That way, if we want something or we need something for the farm, we can just go buy it and do it, and not have to worry about money holding us back. I don't like to, just to go in and add money to the account. Going in the save file. That's fine for showing off a mechanic or something like that. I see a lot of people do for that, but I just don't scoop up some of this. I didn't scoop up near as much as I wanted it to. Again, good tractor, bad operator. Okay. This is from where I had to tip it out. Hey, we're finally able to get it all done. So now it's cleaned back up. Luckily, the horses don't suffer from having a clean area per se. Today, I'm quite curious what the baler is going to do when it comes to like hay bale, regular hay bales. I am quite curious. So. But there it is. We got our silage harvest done, and I think I'm going to just kind of rinse and go here, because we do have not those guys, these guys. We've got 3 days until we finally have our first set of fully mature horses. I sold the other ones early because I got antsy and needed the money and wanted to expand the farm. So I'm bound and determined we got to wait 3 more days for these horses to fully mature. And I think I'm just going to run it off camera. We're not going to buy anything or do anything special until these horses get done. The money that I make, I'm going to just pay down the loan until we get back to we're somewhere around 60,000, which is the cash that we have now. We have a $700,000 loan, I think it is. Yeah. We're up to 700,000 in loans, which is 200,000 more than you can get at the beginning of the game. So we really got to get that paid down. I don't like, the interest really isn't a factor at all. I don't even know if it shows it on here, does it? Wage payment, loan interest, yeah, it's $3,000 a day. I mean, that interest, that really isn't anything when the amount of money does it. But we made $38,000 off selling those bales, and that was all of our money for today so far. The soybeans I don't think they're going to be ready. We might be harvesting them at midnight, but we're not going to get another harvest sale off today. So, but anyway, that's it. A little bit of silage, a little bit of something different, and appreciate y'all watching. Leave me a like. Drop a comment, click the subscribe button. I'd like for you to enjoy it with me, and that's it. And we'll see y'all next time.